Hey guys, good evening. This is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching. I will give the easy way to get a hold of me. If you'd like a 5-day trial to the room, tradeandperform@gmail.com. So this is really a coaching session from my homework that I've done tonight based on the plus sign. So I want to show you all something very simple. Sometimes this is a recording of today, so all of this is actually happened. None of this is made up or go back and look in real time, you can see it. So sometimes members have a hard time using the points of control for the entry. So I want to show you something that'll help, right? See when you're looking, we'll just focus right now. Instead of combining two charts, we're just going to focus on one particular chart, okay? See when you see the plus sign here, if you will use the plus sign, and after you get the plus sign up, and this is in particularly when you're outside the channel, so you guys already know how to get more aggressive with the trade. So I'm going to show the best odds, most aggressive, least aggressive way of looking at it. And for right now, what I'm going to show it with is this is going to be contra to the plus sign. So if you get a plus sign up or a plus sign down, that's how we're going to use this right now. So I'm going to give you an example here. See this plus sign that comes up outside the channel? I can't highlight it because it is it's a video, right? So that's why you see it moving. This is today. So you see the plus sign. What you're looking for, see the pink dot? I'll highlight those pink dots, make them a little bit bigger, but it's the first pink dot or the first two purple bars down to get your extension. So start thinking about this as a scalp or anything else, right? So the way it goes is plus sign, purple bar, short, extension. The stop's about 6 to 8 points on this trade, depending on the size of the bar. The second bar is smaller than the first, right? But nothing wrong with the first. The way you handle the first is you put the stop, put it at 6 points or 7 points behind you would be my suggestion. But figure it out, measure for yourself, right? So this does not involve the breakout trade, by the way. So you get the plus sign, you get the pink dot down. I don't know if you can see it, it's sitting right there. And then we are going to look for a push to the downside. Now remember, your stop is only 6 points, so you almost immediately hit your 1-to-1 risk reward. You're trying to get a bigger trade than that, but I'm not going to go into that. This is very specifically about how to enter, or an easier way to enter, right? So as you're coming down, you get the plus sign down, take the first pink bar up. Again, I recommend, let's just call it an 6 to 8 point stop, and you can see that you get the push all the way up. Now, there are stops, right? You can argue, well, I got the plus sign here, I took the purple bar down, and then I took the bar with the pink bar, and you only got one little extension and it pushed. That's true, that can happen, but if you'll keep taking the trades here, I'm going to push this forward just a little bit so you can see. You'll see in this series here that, yes, you got stopped here. You may have even got stopped twice. Nothing horrible, right? But you're going to get the plus sign up here. Now you're going to get this purple bar. I want to show you how this is going to play out. I can stretch it over. So plus sign, right? Purple bar, coming back up, take the purple bar again. The best you could have done was really one bar here. It kind of got hung up here at the end of the day. Plus sign, pink dot on that, purple bar. The point is, when it releases, these extensions can be really substantial. And when we're in the room, we're pretty good with lining this up with, I think we're going here, or I think we're going here. Like, for example, that was a 30-minute level there at 20.0073, right? So I want to show you when you come back, if we look through here in the AM, this is about the open. Okay, so again, you get the plus, this is 851, you get the plus bar down. You can see that we're outside the channel over here at the bottom of the larger time frame channel. Plus bar down, pink bar, beautiful stretch. You get the plus bar over here, purple bar. Again, approach it as scalping and then try to plug it in so that you get the larger stretch, right? So I'm just going to fast forward through a little bit of this and show you a couple of examples. So again, the way I would have done this is I would have taken the first purple bar. I would have hoped there would have been another purple bar here. You didn't get it, so it's this first purple bar. It didn't stop out, rolled down. Then you'll see here, so it's not obviously a perfect tool. What the other thing you would add is you'd really want to see the purple bar as the first or second bar in that sequence, so you don't get buried too far down, right? I'm going to fast forward a little bit more. So this is an example where it would have failed, right? Plus bar down. This is why I wanted it on the first or second bar. The pink bar here gets stopped. The pink dot up gets stopped. Again, I'd like it on the first or second bar. So here you're going to see, I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. You're looking for the, so everyone figured out this is trend down, right? Like it's already pretty ugly, but I'm even within that. And again, my primary focus, these pink dots are secondary. I want them after the, if I'm going to work the pink dot, I want the pink dot after the plus bar. I'm pulling up a chart. I was trying to show everyone here. It'll go away in a second. Let's fast forward a little bit so I don't have to wait for my whole, there we go. Okay, so see the plus, that plus sign down here, pink bars on the first bar. That's a lift from 2140, let's call it 8 and 150 to 72. It's a good trade. On the way up, you get the plus sign. You'll notice again the plus sign, first or second bar is purple bar. There's no pink dot on this. You get the immediate flush. I can't fast forward like that, can I? So I'm just going to cheat through and go through here. Again, I'm looking for this plus sign down, followed by the pink bar up. Again, we'll see right here, plus sign down, pink bar up, beautiful rip, pink bar up, purple bar down, rip to the downside. Again, you'll see it, plus sign, pink bar, lift. These are all, this is recorded from this morning, so there's nothing being recreated. The charts haven't reprinted. You know, the date is exactly the same. So again, you'll see here, when I'm looking at this plus sign up outside the channel, right now I'm looking here. So see how this is the third bar, fourth bar on the turn? They work sometimes, but it's better if you can get a push up. You have the plus sign and take that first purple bar on the turn for the roll to the downside. That's still a profitable trade. So I'm really showing you exactly how you can execute it. I'm going to go over a little bit further in the morning. I'm trying to find where we could find a failure maybe. Plus sign down, pink bar up, stopped, right? And there's really no algo there to get you in a second time on this trade, unfortunately, right? So that would be an example where you just didn't get the setup unless you had some way of finding another entry, right? And we can discuss that in more detail, but I don't want to make this too complex. Again, I'm looking for preferably outside the channel, but plus bar up. That jumped. So I can find it. Plus bar down, pink bar up. Like I would be long on this pink bar. Again, 6 to 8 point stop, and I would expect it to lift out of there. And you can see you're going to get your RR pretty quickly out of this trade, right? That is a valid long. Plus sign down, I'm looking for the pink bar up, right? So that's also what that also is going to do, guys, is if you look for that under the current system, we would look for the point of control to clear this point of control of this bar. You're in much earlier, so it would have you in at 21.26, and you see that's a trade to 20.46. I can tell you with this plus sign here, if this bar is purple, I'm already going to have a sell stop there at 21.37 1/4. That's how I'm going to do it. See how the purple bar went away? Now I'm short 134. Again, I'm going to use a 6 to 8 point trade stop. And you can see I'm able to get my risk off pretty quickly. I actually think this ends up stopping, if I'm right. It does, right? So it went down one bar, it pushed. I'm still looking for the next purple bar down. And I want to show you how you can take the stops. I'm going to take that bar. 1, it stops. That's going to end up stopping. I'm almost positive we got to the series where I went 1, 2, 3. I think it went up one more time, if my memory serves. But understand, you're already profitable from 137 to 129, right? So it's not huge, but that takes off all your risk out of the trade. Now you can sit back and see if it'll push or if it won't push. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this one rolled to the downside. And I generally have a good idea of which way we're going to push. I know what I'm looking for. So there, that's a 2137 to a 2125, 12 points already. And you have the potential ability to get the larger roll, right? Nothing's changed. The only thing that would have made this better is if we would have had a plus sign after that plus sign up, a plus sign down in the direction of. Tends to give a better direction. So that traded all the way down to 2119 from 2137. So 17, 18 points, roughly $360 a contract, right? Let's fast forward a little bit further here. Okay, so I think this is where we got into the stops. So plus sign, I'm looking for a pink bar, purple bar down. I didn't get it. So this is where I'd substitute the pink dot. I don't care to take it up here, but when I have the plus sign here, I can substitute this pink dot that's right here as my second bar. Again, same size stop, rolls to the downside. This is not changing the trade at all, guys. Give a few more examples. So here's where I have the plus sign to the upside, pink dot on this bar. Again, I'll make them bigger tomorrow and I'll show you all how to do that. You still get an extension from, and my eyes are tired, but 58 to 47. And the trade wasn't quite rolling our way, right? And when you get this plus sign, it's really the first two algos down that are valid. So the next purple bar would still be valid for me here. I'll fast forward it a little bit. So the next place I would set up is this purple bar would be my short. Again, we'll fast forward a little bit here because I didn't mean to make it a very long video. So again, you'll see plus sign, purple bar. Look at your extension to the downside. I mean, the process is repeating over and over and over again. As we go through this series of me teaching people how to do this, we'll discover a new edge. I'm just looking for where the next plus sign is. So there's the next plus sign. I had taken this stop on that pink bar, no question about it. I would have seen that, I would have taken this, and I'm willing to take the next pink bar as well. So let's see if I got stopped. So I'd have been long this bar right here. Hopefully I survived. I need a bigger stop if it's on the first bar. If you don't want to use the first bar, it's a smaller stop on the second bar, but you can see stop, and then I got paid to the upside. This plus sign, if this bar is purple, I would have to be short again. Again, I'm flipping back and forth just to show you all the net effect of the trade. So it's not purple, no trade. You can see the purple bar didn't show up in the first or second bar, so you could take the traditional way, plus sign 2 bars down and enter. That would be the third way to enter on this trade. Again, plus sign down, I need the pink bar. So this pink bar is actually all right here. Let me tell you why. You have the plus sign down and you got to push back. So this is actually the first pink bar. It's a 1 bar stop and you'd be looking for the extension out. Also, we're in supernova over here, guys. So you'd look for the further push. Let's see what that ended up looking like. So a good example, pink bar stopped, and let me tell you, I would have gotten stopped right at this 10 o'clock transition. The only thing that would keep me from taking this trade is it's 9:57. I generally don't like to trade from 9:50 to 10 o'clock. So again, and the reason why is stop, 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 right? So I'm going to clear out of that right at the, maybe wait till 10:05 to get through that, and you'll see you get the pink bar down. So then it goes back to normal, right? Plus sign, pink bar up, long. Second pink bar, long, right? So the first 2 pink bars, or the first 2 bars with pink dots, those are the ones that I want to take. And then you have to integrate into thinking, hey, how can I push this trade further out? So this algo, this TP, the algo that's involved on that plus sign is really going to help us. Again, plus sign outside the channel, purple bar, you got paid, plus sign down, This is just a plus sign, and you close back 2 bars back into that plus sign. Off you go. And again, if you look at that sequence, this down bar followed by the first pink bar is a valid entry for the extension up. Let's see if I can. I don't get any plus signs up here, so nothing. Nothing up top. I really would have wanted something up here. I just didn't get it. Man, I just don't. Plus sign, purple bar, roll, pulls back up, purple bar again. I really would prefer the plus sign to be up in the top of the channel. Everyone in the room knows I tend to get a little speculative. That's beautiful right there. Plus sign, purple bar, bars down. So this is an example of stop, stop, right? Don't take it more than twice, right? Stop, stop. Now let it reset. This is after lunch. The PA kind of got funky there. Again, I'm looking for, and remember, in real time, I'm lining this up with getting to the bottom of the channel, right? So I want to get to the bottom of the channel, have the plus sign down, and then look for the pink bar. I'm just going through the example so quickly. Looking for a plus sign down. Okay, here. Again, this is in that 10-minute window, so you can see how it got difficult. Plus sign, pink bar, that would have been a stop. Pink bar, technically that's a stop. Pink bar, it's a stop. And that's all in that 10:50 period, guys. I'm telling you. I'm just skipping that area. I wouldn't have gotten stopped. I wouldn't have gotten the trade either, quite frankly, but that's all right. I don't mind that. Let me fast forward a little bit through lunch. Through lunch. Okay, here we are coming out of lunch. Again, I'm trying to get to the top or the bottom of the channel to begin with. And then I want the plus sign in the opposite. So you see coming out of lunch, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take this. Here, I'll take that pink bar. All right, we'll see if I was profitable on it. Stop. So the way that series worked is stop, I reset new pink bar, maybe a scale, maybe not. And I'm going to tell you why the maybe or not. I get aggressive and I want to try to push for this. So the way it's going to work is stop, long, maybe scale, maybe not, stop. But the stops are small, right? And then down here, plus sign, pink bar, and I'm finally going to get paid. And I'm going to try to push that. Let's see if I got that correct. There we go. So there's that series. So the other thing that we would have used is before we got into that trade, I would have said, look, we're not even going to. Well, no, it's 12:04. I'd have been looking in here. I'd have taken those. So I just know I would have. The plus sign up here, I would have taken that purple bar, gotten stopped. It got choppy in here at 12 o'clock. It just got hard to trade. And sometimes that happens. As you push out here, you're going to see, I want to show you this turn up here. There we go. So I'm looking, notice that I'm looking for the turn, the plus sign. And so realize this. The same setup goes, right? So I'm tired, so just take that into account. What I'm trying to do here is get a cheat, right? I see the plus sign, I'm looking for my first purple bar up, purple bar down, I know I'm going to get smoked. The logical thing to do is to get these in pretty close proximity to each other, so like you're getting the plus sign, the purple bar releases, see you, right? So I just wanted to show you that, and where it's particularly important is when this thing's coming completely outside the channel. Let me see if I can move it forward a little bit. So here, a great example. We're coming down, like when it's, and the easy way to do it is close proximity, right? Plus sign down, pink bar. Plus sign up, purple bar, quick stop, right? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with a quick stop there. Nothing. Plus sign down, pink bar up, you get paid. And we already know how to use location. Like one of the things you would notice, see how we're coming into these single prints down here? I'm going to want to push the trade out of this location. So I'm referencing the members, right? See those single prints? That's a 30-minute level. The red area indicates single prints. I'm already looking for an excuse to be long. So I get the plus sign. It's going to be long, long. If I get another pink bar here, I'm going to try long again. I'm not going to try and short into this single print area. It's just not good business, right? So let's see what happens here. So here's an example where I just don't get the plus sign down here. So I want to pivot for a second. This is where I could go over to the 24. I get the plus sign down. I'm going to take this pink bar up, or I'm going to take these two this pink bar up here off the 24. That's I'm going to meld. When I get up here at 1326, let me go back a little bit. See how I don't have any plus signs on this chart, but I'm getting them over here, like that's 1330. That's right here. So if I get the plus sign over here, I'm going to take the purple bars down over here for the roll to the downside. That's what I'm trying to get. I would have liked them to be in here. I would have liked them to be up on top here, but I'm going to be very cognizant of that plus sign up on top and try to fight for that short, right? Just like when I get down here, like I know I'm in support down here. So see that purple bar down, pink bar, plus sign, right? First pink bar up, I'm going to be long. So at any rate, just add it to your attention. You don't have to shift anything that you did today. The same model that we've been using all along works just fine, which is plus sign, pointing control below, push. Plus sign, pointing control below, push. Same trade. This is just an alternative for some people who have a hard time dealing with the points of control. Anyways, my name is Simon. Again, how you ask for a 5-day pass to the room is you email me at TRADEnPerform.com. There is no website. There is no fancy marketing. I am a trader. I make my money trading, and I like to help other traders out if I can. Yeah, it costs money, but it's a small room. It's a great trading team, and all of us work really well together to get everyone profitable. I look forward to seeing everyone in the morning, guys. Have a great night. Bye.